I always put my reading.
Good morning.
Oh, hi.
What's up? Talking to you. You.
By the way, this is Jamie J. He is the author of Quit Repeating Yourself.
This is Sarah. She wrote chapter 5.
He's writing another book. It's pretty amazing. So,
Kind of excited.
What does Bottleneck do? What's Bottleneck?
Was it a trick question?
No. What does it mean to you?
So if you ever look at it, traffic, if there's like an accident and then traffic's backed up because of that accident, because people have to go into a little tiny lane and the traffic bottlenecks a little bit and it slows everything down, that's kind of what bottleneck is. And so we like to help stop the bottleneck in your business, meaning clear that accident off the road, so to speak.
Yeah. And here's the bottleneck usually.
Me?
For us, it was me.
Me.
Yep.
It's probably you.
Just saying.
You need to get out of your own way, man.
Let the experts, even though you don't want to delegate, let an expert take care of what you don't want to do and what you can't do and what you hate doing. And
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I think we need to play our intro.
Do it. I love that disco intro.
Wow.
I feel like I'm back in elementary school when that plays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So good morning, everybody. It is Sarah and Jamie, and we are here live in Springfield, Missouri at the Ripple Studios.
Create your own Ripple. Hey, if you're on and you kind of are digging this, give us a like. If you don't like it, tell us and then leave. No, yeah. So this is Live with Bottleneck. It's a special edition of Live with Bottleneck called A Week in Review. That's with me and Sarah. And every week we have a little topic. And our topic this week is, are you recession ready?
I don't know. Are you?
Well, today is Friday, July 15th, 2022. And as of the time of this recording here in beautiful, sunny, actually, Springfield, Missouri.
The Queen City of the Ozarks.
The Queen City of the Ozarks. We are getting ready, in my opinion, for a recession.
I'm thinking it's coming.
Yeah, there's only so much that you can do before things lock up again, and it happens every 8 to 10 years. I think it's really important. Oh, good morning, Shannon. Great. Have a great meeting. So this is about not are you recession proof, but are you prepared for it? Are you prepared for something happening? And basically what a recession is it's 2 quarters, 6 months of a steady decline in the economy. And so I think we're on the tip of that beginning, probably within the next month or two. I mean, gas prices are so high, food costs are high, that we cannot maintain this kind of inflation as quick as it came on. And what's going to happen is people are going to stop buying stuff. They're going to buy what they need to buy, but they're going to stop doing some of the kind of maybe luxury buys or not needed. And this can be scary for businesses because a lot of businesses that don't try to prepare or think down the road on how they're going to navigate the challenges are usually the ones that succumb to the devastation caused by a recession. For us, we have no excuses. Business is going to continue. As a matter of fact, we're actually excited because we're going to be able to support even more people through the messaging that we're delivering with our service, Bottleneck Distant Assistants. And we put into place a lot of processes. And simply by discussing this and talking about it, maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Who can see the future? I tend to believe it's going to. That's just my opinion. But I'm definitely not the brightest bulb in the room or the sharpest tool in the shed. But at least we've taken the time to talk about this, discuss it, and do things, hire the right people, put people in the right positions, and do things that we believe are going to be necessary. Because what we want to do is after this recession is we want to be able to have accomplished and gone through this recession and grown through this recession. A lot of people keep a lot of cash on hand for these dark times because everybody else that didn't take the time to do their research or think about the recessions, they're going to lose homes and they're going to lose, businesses where other people that have that cash will come in and swipe those up for pennies on the dollar. Well, we're here to help people continue to grow during the recession. So are you recession ready?
I'm recession ready. Are you recession ready?
I think I'm recession ready. Are we recession proof?
No.
But are we recession ready? As ready as we can get. And what we've done is systems, processes, and workflows. Plus, we've talked about the 800-pound gorilla in the room. We're not hiding behind anything. Food for thought. So anything to say on recession?
I wish it wasn't coming, but it is coming. And do I have a crystal ball? No, but if I had a magic 8 ball, all signs point to yes.
And we all know how that works. Okay, so you want to talk about what happened this week?
Sure.
Okay, let's see if we can find that.
What happened this week? Jamie became a firmer but fair leader.
Fair but firm.
Fair but firm leader.
Yep. It was cool. That was cool.
Yep. Got some good feedback about that. Yep. Had an excellent board of advisors meeting. And in fact, I got a follow-up talk after that. Last Friday, you weren't at hockey, and I went to hockey by myself. And one of our board of advisors, he came up to me and goes, how did Jamie feel about that meeting? Because, we kind of challenged him to do some things and move outside of his comfort zone. And I said, I think he's okay with it. Does he want to do it? No. Does anybody want to do anything that's outside their comfort zone? No. Did he do it? Yeah. Is it working?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. It's hard sometimes to ask people for help.
Yep.
Need some help.
I do need help, and I'm going to ask again. I do need help, and I need to get more clients. So if you know anybody who we might be able to support, and it's not just the simple fact of getting clients. And I told the story a million times. Do we want more clients? Yes. But even more than that is we want to be in a position to support and guide our clients so that they can do the things they really want to do. I cannot emphasize this enough, that feeling of delegating the tasks that just completely drain you of energy versus doing everything yourself. And for those of you that think this way, please think about adjusting your mindset and that I can't hire anybody right now. I can do it faster myself. Or I don't want to hire right now because I don't have time to train. This is such a poor mindset. And the people that get this know that the next 3 to 6 months will be challenging. and frustrating at times. But I promise you, you can get through that next 3-6 months. Your life is going to be completely different with systems and processes and workflows in place and delegation done. And you have someone there that's just on board with you, and they're handling all of the details that they actually enjoy handling, by the way, so that you can concentrate on doing what it is that you really want to do. So that's why I need help. So if you know anybody that can support us, or that we can support, we'd be happy to talk with you. And
do you know anybody that cries themselves to sleep at night because they're so overwhelmed and thinking about all the things they have to do the next day to support their clients and their business, but they're so overwhelmed? It was like me with the bookkeeping. I didn't want to go turn on the computer. I just dreaded it. I dreaded payroll. It was like, and Jamie didn't realize how much of a dark cloud it put over me until, I found Chanel, and she's an expert at bookkeeping. She's an expert at QuickBooks. I had a meeting with her this morning. We recorded the meeting this with another team member. This is what we need to accomplish. And then I just send her the recording, and, she takes it over. It's so, she knows what to do because we've talked about the systems and processes, and this is what has to happen. And she's going to document all of it. And it's so easy. Like for me, and she loves it. She gets excited when I talk about accounting, or, can you pull up this report? Oh, yes. She loves it. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
It really is cool. No matter what the role, no matter administrative, customer service, coordinating projects, it doesn't matter. It's finding somebody that does those little things. I'm talking to everyone on my team about taking Bottleneck from being a good company to being a great company. And you know what that difference is? That much. A good to a great company is literally that much. And what that is maybe an email, you space the 3 sentences or the 3 paragraphs evenly, or make sure the periods go where the periods are, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. Those little things. We don't work on Bottleneck, we work at Bottleneck. We don't work in Bottleneck, we work at Bottleneck, right? Like just little tweaks here and there. And I'm already starting to see amazing results. And maybe we don't get a hold of a client right away that we're trying to get a hold of. Well, what do? We actually talked about this yesterday, and Gordon had a great, hey, pay attention to this. If we can't get a hold of them, is there another way to go? So what we've done is we've tweaked a form so that when a new client comes on board, they give us who's their point of contact, what's the best way to connect with them. If we would need to get a hold of them and we can't get a hold of them, who else can we contact at your company? Right? It's just little things like this. So we're adding on maybe one more question to that form. And in this case, we can get things done a lot faster for them. It's our goal not to weigh them down with any administrative asks or anything like that. Why not reach out to their assistant? Like, what do we need to do to make that easier so that our client can focus on doing their best work, right? Little things like that, I think, that little tweak, and I see it happening. It's really happening. So what else happened this week?
Let's see. Gosh, well, it was the last Board of Advisors meeting. Yeah, that was a good meeting. And hoping that continues. And there were just, we talked about the new website and kind of about the look of it. And let's see, all the videos were completed by Phil. Yes, those were all done. So what else? What else happened for you this week?
Well, we had our a couple blogs come out, newsletter came out for review. No, not the newsletter, a couple blogs. We had a ton of good meetings this week, actually. We finished up the plans for the migration, and that should be happening like I would say it'll all be done next week. But
For the new website?
for the new website, the email, because we had to move hosting companies, and that migration process is difficult, to say the least. But we're nearly close to finishing the design of the website, the development of the website. 2 more things by our good friend Sam, and hope he gets better, Sam. He's got COVID. And then I'm excited to see what happens. I'm starting to see the designs of the rest of the pages, like 130 pages that need to be redesigned. So it's really cool starting to see those come in with the new brand and stuff like that. So that's kind of exciting. So a lot has been done this week on the technology side of everything. And I'd say we're probably going to roll into August with a brand new, fantastic, phenomenal website.
I love it. That's exciting.
Yep.
And the team's all excited about Q3 goals.
Yep.
Objectives. What do you call them? Goals or objectives?
We call them objectives.
Yeah.
Call them objectives, and that's just our opinion. Sometimes a goal will slip in there, but we call them objectives. We like to words are really important to us, and so one of the things that I really like about words is I like being able to define them so that they're relatable to us and to those that we're speaking with. And what's cool is for Q4, we have an ideas team that gets together, and we use a lot of analogies. We use a lot of acronyms. We use a lot of abbreviations, DDATC and all this kind of stuff. Most people don't understand what all that stuff is, or ISP, or ripple effect, and so Momon said, what we should do? We should create our own glossary, and then every time we onboard a new client, we give them this glossary so they know exactly what all of our terminology means. And I thought, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
So we're gonna create our own little glossary and define everything, and you can search it out. So if you want to find out what ISP means, you just type it in the search bar, bam, there it is. I thought that was neat. So ideas like that are kind of cool, and that was one that happened this week.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know what else happened this week?
What?
Lawrence had his first consultation.
Yes, he got 2 scheduled this week. Lawrence is our account executive who recently started and has been working really hard, training and trying to figure out how to share the Bottleneck story and all of that. And so proud of the guy. And it looks like the first meeting that he had, it looked really, really good. So
It did.
I think we're going to have a new client. Way to go, Lawrence.
Yeah, good job. He's been working hard for 3 weeks.
Yes, he has. He's been working really hard. Well, he's been working harder for longer than that, but he's been actively going out there, and it's hard to do sales sometimes, and go out there and share your experience and share the story. But he's so motivated because he knows how much we can support people and help them grow their businesses.
Yeah, it's really cool when somebody's like, oh, I needed this. I'm no longer working until 10 o'clock at night, and I'm not crying myself to sleep, and I'm not working every weekend, and I can hang out with my family, and I can go do things that I want to do, and not just my family's doing them by themselves.
Yep.
That's really cool. It's very powerful.
It's huge.
So are we ready for what's coming up next week?
Let's check it out. Hello.
Hi. I had shiny object syndrome there for a moment.
What's coming up next week?
Next week is, let's see, Monday is payday. Payday, people.
Oh, yeah.
Can
we
you-
got a paycheck.
Can you believe it's halfway through July already? Like,
It's halfway through the year.
yeah. Wait, today's the 15th. It is halfway. We're over halfway through the year.
Well, that was last month.
Yeah. But we're
Still.
halfway through July, and that just blows my mind. And summer is just speeding by at like the speed of life.
You know what? Enjoy it. What's going on this week?
What
This next week? What do we have planned?
do we have planned? I don't know. Business wise, I don't have any meetings, I don't think.
I have a ton.
Well, I'm researching different platforms for affiliate.
Affiliate marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if anybody out there knows a good affiliate partner, affiliate marketing, or affiliate platform, like affiliate software platform or anything like that, let us know. I'd really be interested. If you can find anything, and you can send an email to either me or Sarah, and let us know if you know of a good affiliate marketing software. Basically, what we're looking for is we're looking for a way to automate that process, track our affiliates, and so that and automatically send out payments, stuff like that for people that are referring business to us. That's one of our big efforts that we're moving towards, and we really want to nail that down. We were going to go with this company called Everflow, and we still might, but they're pretty expensive. They wouldn't give us any breaks, and they just didn't really.
They didn't speak to us as a small business supporter.
No. Nope. So
they weren't. They didn't have the culture that we wanted to align ourselves with.
Nope. No. So we're hoping to find somebody else out there. So if you know anybody, please let us know.
Yep.
And what else happened next week?
I just had an idea about that.
What?
But I'm thinking we could discuss this with Chanel. I haven't thought about that. She's a good resource. She might know how to not even need a software platform. So we'll talk about this.
Yeah, I think we'll need something to automate it. But yeah, that's a good one. But anyway, next week, let me see, what else do I have going on? I've got a couple live with Bottlenecks next week. I have a special edition where Gordon, our executive vice president, is going to be interviewing me and asking me questions about the industry and what's going on with it and all that. So
tune in for that, because
that's going to be Tuesday.
Yeah, these are two smart fellas going to be talking and picking each other's minds.
Well, it's going to be one smart fella asking questions and guiding the slower fella every single step of the way.
Yeah.
But I'll cover that too at the end too when
we talk about it.
When we talk about it, it'll be at the end.
Okay.
For what's coming soon to your earbuds. You're going to want to tune in for that one. What else?
That's it.
That's it? Okay. Well,
that's it.
Let's do a shout out. It's Bottleneck shout out time, people.
I want to give a shout out to Dave Jones and Tracy Kahneman.
Thank you, Jonesy and Tracy.
Yep. They we had dinner with them last night, and it was a surprise for me, so that was fun. I wondered why the girl at the counter, when I said there'll be two of us, and she's doing something, and you must have been behind her going.
No, I did too, but it was funny. I stood at the front counter, where the check-in, and when Dave and Tracy walked in, and I was like, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?"
I didn't see that.
It's like,
But we got a table for four. How'd we end up with a table for four?
Know.
Just got lucky.
Got lucky.
Oh, okay. So anyway, and we were friends socially, so we talked and had a good time. And then Dave says, "Well, not to talk about business, but," and he starts talking about business. And
he's just super smart. So is Tracy. Holy moly.
So we sat there, and two tables of people left around us because we sat there so long. It was like, it's time to go, my peoples.
Yep.
But thank you for letting us pick your brains and for offering your expertise and your knowledge, because Tracy is, she's all about numbers like Dave is, and all about, investing in stocks and things of that nature. But she's also was in sales for years and years and years, and that's what she did. And so she's going to kind of advise us a little bit, or let us pick her brain and have some meetings. And so thank you, Tracy.
Yep. Thank you. I'm going to give a shout out to Dave Sanderson. Thank you for such a kind testimonial. We have been working with him for quite a while, and he's even going to come on board as a client with us. in the future hiring a personal assistant. And I just wanted to say thank you for he just had such kind words. He did a video for us and shared that with us, and because he's such an amazing human being, other people have reached out to us because of his recommendation. And so I just want to give a big shout out to you, saying thank you. I'd also like to say thank you to Lori Hybe. You're amazing, and thank you for giving us a shot. And I'm glad things are working out. And thank you for doing the hard work of improving your system and your process for your business. So it's not an easy road, as we all know. Otherwise, everybody would do it. So those are my two special shout outs. Internally, I'd like to give a special shout out to Crystal. She's our project coordinator, and she has just been fantastic with regards to communications internally and externally. You've done an amazing job, and she kind of led the charge on the organization with Dave, and she's about to do the same thing again with another referral that we got from Dave. So really excited about that. And yeah, those are my
cool.
shout-outs.
Yeah, we'll see Dave in October, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Won't be as hot in Fort Worth in October.
Won't be as hot. Well, I don't know. It might be. You're gonna be walking on some hot stuff.
You are, not me. I'll just be filming it and laughing.
All right, so those are our shout outs. You want to take us home?
You betcha. So learn how you can break through the bottleneck in your business today. Check out all the Live with Bottlenecks, the weekend reviews. You can check out all sorts of videos at Bottleneck.Online/BTV. And you got the music going. And okay, quit repeating yourself. Best business book ever. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. So it's a quick read. It's entertaining. It's full of little gems of information that you can take and use in your everyday personal life, everyday business life, because there is no business or work-life balance. It's just life balance. So quitrepeatingyourself.com, #quit repeating yourself. And this has been a special edition of Live with Bottleneck, a weekend review with Jaime and Sara. And are you recession ready? We are. Okay, so last week on Live with Bottleneck was Dirk Van Riemen, the founder and CEO of Bergflow. Okay, the key to growth, building a pivot-ready team. Oh, it's even trademarked. I like that.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did you guys talk for?
We ended up talking for like 45 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That was a great one.
Oh, sweet. So what's coming up? A conversation with Bottleneck Distant Assistants founder, CEO, Jaime J, as this guy right here, smiley guy. And a growing number of marketing agencies are hiring distant assistants. Find out why. So this will be with Jaime J and Gord McDougal.
Yep, he's going to be hosting. So he's going to take over hosting responsibility.
Yeah, that is going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it will be fun. I think we're going to have a good time. Well, my name is Jaime. This is the wonderful Sara, and we want to say thank you so much for attending Live with Bottleneck, this special edition, A Week in Review, where we kind of come up with a theme every week, and then we talk about what we've done, what challenges we've had to overcome, what mistakes we made, what successes we've had, and then we talk about what happens, what we're planning on doing next week, and then we give a couple shout outs. And all this is in hopes to maybe either support you and guide you through a similar challenge that you may be having or experiencing right now, or if you can support us in any way, let us know in ways or ideas that you've used or come up with to overcome challenges that we may not know about yet. And we're all ears. We'd love to hear from you. And just want to say, don't forget, create your own ripple.
That's right. A ripple of you do something good, it's kind of like pass it on. Play it forward. Yep. Okay, thanks for hanging out with us.